The other good news is that Peter Strzok has been fired. Peter Strzok, the #2 official in counterintelligence in the FBI, he ran the Clinton email investigation. He ran the Russia investigation targeting Trump. He liked Hillary Clinton. He hated President Trump. He sent text messages suggesting he was conducting criminal investigations targeting the president for political reasons. The IG report confirmed that. He testified, tried to talk around his text messages. It was incomprehensible what he was saying. It was obviously, he wrote what he wrote. Supposedly Lisa Page, his girlfriend, they were both married, having an affair. Lisa Page has testified on the Hill, and her response was, text messages say what they say. I mean, of course, they mean what they mean. So when Strzok wrote, we have to stop them, we're going to stop them, he wasn't talking about the American people in general. He was talking about we at the FBI. The insurance policy, I'm not sure what that means, but you can bet it meant the Russia investigation. The dossier, the DNC dossier. So Strzok was fired. It's about time. And this is the corruption involved in the FBI. He almost wasn't fired because the initial analysis by the deep state bureaucrats resulted the recommendation to the deputy director of the FBI, the new deputy director, Rodwich I think his name is, was a demotion and a 60-day suspension. So he, according to the FBI bureaucrats, should have been allowed to continue to work. Well, thankfully, the deputy director said no, he's fired. And if no one were watching, he'd still be there for sure. And it's only from pressure from Congress, from Judicial Watch, and you, the American people, that Strzok has been fired. There's been some measure of accountability. The other measure of accountability that's still needed, like with Hillary Clinton, is there needs to be a criminal investigation, a serious one, into the abuses that went on with Strzok, McCabe, Page, Comey, Lynch, etc. The spying, the illicit targeting of Trump because they didn't like him as opposed to having a legitimate reason for doing it. That's got to be the follow-on. And that led to the president tweeting us again, because I appeared on, I guess it was Lou Dobbs earlier this week, and the president tweeted out comments in 3 tweets. He basically quoted us. Tweet number 1, Tom Fitton of Judicial Watch. The Strzok firing is as much about the Mueller operation as anything else. There would be no Mueller special counsel to investigate so-called collusion, but for the machinations of Strzok and his colleagues at the top levels of the FBI. We know this guy was corrupt and had anti-Trump animus. Strzok and others at the FBI should be criminally investigated for the way that he conducted this investigation. Instead, Mueller is pretending nothing went wrong. He used Strzok, he used the Clinton DNC dossier. The whole thing should be shut down. The Strzok firing shows the fundamental underpinnings of the investigation was corrupt. It should be shut down by the courts or by honest prosecutors. The president goes on to say, thank you, Judicial Watch. I couldn't have said it better myself. And as I read my comment, it's funny, I say, well, I agree with that guy. Don't you agree? The Strzok firing is about the Mueller investigation. This is the game that's going on here in Washington. The Congress and the media, to the degree it even covers the corruption associated with the Russia targeting, the Trump targeting by the Clinton gang and the Obama gang and the DOJ, FBI, CIA, NSA, Defense Department, State Department, you name it, of Trump. They want to talk about all that. But Mueller relies on all of that to continue his investigation. It's the genesis of his investigation. It created his investigation. No dossier, no Strzok, no Page, no Comey, no Mueller. The whole infrastructure, the whole superstructure of the Mueller investigation is corrupted. Now, right now, the Manafort jury is in at least one of there are 2 Manafort cases. The first one has been tried. And the jury is considering whether to convict Manafort. As of now, I don't think the jury's come in. The jury hasn't come in, so they haven't decided yet. And there are indications that they may let him off. I don't know if they are going to let him off or not. But I don't care if Manafort is found guilty or not. It doesn't justify the abuses of Mueller's operation, and it certainly doesn't justify letting him continue. Mueller's operation should be shut down no matter how the Manafort case comes out, because the Manafort trial demonstrated more abuses by the Mueller team. Remember the raid on Manafort's home with FBI agents' guns drawn so they could figure out how much his clothing cost? They were taking pictures of his suits in his closet. And his partner Gates engaged in the exact level of criminality, if not worse, than Manafort did. Gates admits to stealing from Manafort, being at least a co-partner in the alleged crimes. And Gates is going to be let off with virtually no jail time, if any at all. And Manafort could face basically the rest of his life in prison. All because Manafort was Trump's campaign manager. Let's be clear. The investigation and prosecution of Manafort would never have happened but for his being Trump's campaign manager. Does it mean Manafort did nothing wrong? I don't know. I don't trust the Mueller gang to figure out whether he did or not. I really don't. Because it's a political prosecution. And the decision to prosecute him was not based on the merits, in my view, but on whether that prosecution could be used to get Donald Trump. And if I were the president, I would pardon every American targeted by the Mueller team. I'd shut down the Mueller operation, and I'd demand the Justice Department criminally investigate what went on in terms of the spying.